Yo, 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 and another yo, and another yo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's OTV Live. We're back with another episode. This is episode 38, man. We about to hit a whole year's worth of material, man.
Almost an episode for every year I was born.
Yeah, pretty much, man. We're not going to get into that tonight. But all of our episodes are now on YouTube.
Nice. I saw that. I got flooded with the notifications. I got hyped. I was like, yo, because I was like, yo, why do I have like 85 notifications right now?
Yeah,
and
I was spamming
from you.
I was spamming the hell out of people. People were like, oh my God, you got a lot of content. I'm like, yeah. So
what people want though, man, you know?
Yeah, man. So they want to watch it outside of Facebook. A lot of people who don't have Facebook, that's another problem. You know, a lot of people don't have Facebook because
the numbers are going down. Just recently they put out the report that
the reason why is because every platform has like a shelf life. Yeah. And when your mom has Facebook, everybody's like, I'm not messing with that.
That's the thing. Like it circled back on itself where now you have people in your family or your friends,
right?
Your
and
family.
they tagging you.
Etiquette.
Yeah. There's no like I blocked my moms.
You blocked your moms?
Yeah, of course I did.
How you give your moms a matumbo? You
the fuck you mean?
Not on my timeline.
Not on my timeline. Yo, man, I talk a lot of shit on my timeline, man. I ain't trying to have my moms be like, Derek, you be using the word nigga and bitch and fuck you.
Yo, one time I went to this new church trying to like chase this chick, right? Because she was bad. She was bad, right?
Church girls are the best.
She was bad. So, but then the reverend tried to add me on Facebook, and he was one of those young reverends.
Oh, he wanted to.
Yeah, I was like,
he probably still slinging that man meat.
I don't know about
that.
In
the name of Jesus, he put the dick right on the forehead.
But I was like, yo, Facebook is I'm on Instagram more.
Right. Snapchat is the new.
Yeah, Snapchat
is the new. Yeah,
people don't like that permanent shit.
Snapchat got an update this week, and people are not feeling it.
Instagram about to get a new update that's very
Snapchat-esque. Instagram killed Vine.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, and I think Snapchat has not been bought. Instagram is now owned by Facebook. That's why it's integrated.
Right.
So now your Instagram, your Facebook, and your Facebook pages.
That's why when I think of something comes up on my timeline.
Right. Exactly.
It's just crazy.
That's it. And now it's integrated. Now that when you put your pictures up on Instagram, it automatically knows who you are on Facebook. Like you do it, and then boom, it's all integrated.
I'm not feeling it, but
hey, it is what it is, man. It's a new world. It's just like MySpace. Everybody had a MySpace back in the day.
Do you still have the login?
My MySpace is still up and running. I haven't touched it in about 7 years, 6 years.
Do you think there'll ever like come a time like 5-7 years from now where everyone just like on some retro shit for like a month?
Yeah. Everybody get. I mean, if you can make it go viral. If you can make that go viral, like everybody reactivate your MySpace page. It's crazy to think, but you can get.
I bet there've been like MySpace parties.
I'm trying to figure out where Tom is, because Tom was
on an island. He's chilling. He was one of the original investors in Facebook. Remember?
Was he?
Yeah, he was involved in the process. I think he got a check.
Nah, man, what's his name?
I think he got a check.
What's his name was shutting people down? You saw the Social Network, right?
I did. But he was in the movie. His character was in the movie.
Really?
Yeah. Remember when he went out west? I think when he went out west.
Okay, and Tom was there?
In the house, yeah, I think Tom was there. He was sitting in the chair with the white shirt on.
Wow.
With the whiteboard.
Okay. Yo, shout out to Janelle. Shout out to Navarro Lloyd. They in the building. They watching live right now. So we're going to get into what happened over the weekend.
Yeah, what happened over the weekend?
Nothing much, man.
Okay.
I've been binge watching fucking Breaking Bad for the past 2 days.
I've been watching the Olympics.
Yeah, I was watching curling the other night.
Yo, that shit is so fun when you're high. I'm not even gonna front.
Yo, to see those people like take that shit, they be doing it mad quick. They be like, I was like, yo, don't your arms hurt after that?
And they all look like, you seen Big Lebowski?
Yeah.
They all look like, don't fuck with the Jesus, man. The way they bend down and they push the I don't even know.
I don't even. It looks like a little like Swiffer sweeper. Like they just be like.
Sound like someone's running in a tracksuit.
Yo, it's so crazy. Like people think that they're on skates. I'm like, no, they just wear shoes.
Well, one is if you watched it and the announcer they're breaking it down to you, one shoe is slippery and one shoe is grip, so they can like
really,
yeah. And then one of them has like a slipper, like a cover.
Like I like watching it. I wasn't bombed though.
Mesmerized. It was mesmerizing. I was stoned as fuck.
I can't. I was watching Breaking Bad and I was high, and that's the wrong show to watch high.
You getting some ideas? What's going on in your attic, man? You building a lab up there?
Nah. I'll just listen, man. Crystal meth is not. That's not on my list of priorities right now. Cooking crystal meth is not.
Sure? All right.
Yeah, man. That's not me, man. That
is the Trump era. I don't know. May need to.
To think about it, man, I guess dealing drugs is probably the way to go right about now.
No.
Yo, what are you talking about? The Dow Jones is down.
Yo, it is.
Market is down. Time to smell some crystal meth.
Just things.
Start whipping up some of that good shit.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man.
We'll flood the streets.
But anyway, man, we let's talk about our sponsor tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Our show tonight is sponsored by Koi Creative Space. Koi Creative Space is located in the heart of White Plains, New York, right on Mamaroneck Avenue. Go see Ryan or Jonathan. Jonathan Manier was up here not too long ago telling us about Koi Creative Space. They got a lot of stuff going on.
They do.
At Koi Creative Space. They have, I think they got hip hop yoga coming this week, like 90s yoga. Like they're gonna play 90s hip hop. 90s hip hop yoga. Imagine
they got like a homeboy from Chief Rocker. What's homeboy's name? Lords of the Underground.
Lords of the Underground?
Yeah, imagine him like teaching some hip hop yoga and shit.
I don't know about that one, bro. But Koi Creative Space is located at 169 Mamaroneck Avenue, second floor, White Plains, New York, 10601. We got pictures up right now, so take a look at Koi Creative Space. Get a membership. In fact, just go there, check it out. They had a networking event when I was up there. I just literally went up there to go see Manier, but he wasn't even there. He's in Germany right now.
I saw his Instagram feed. Speaking of,
man. So he's out and he's chilling out in Germany right now. You know what I'm saying? Getting his. I don't even know what they eat out there.
I've been to.
I was gonna say something
Donners.
real.
Donners.
I'm saying something real crazy.
Yeah, Donners. It's basically like a gyro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're really good.
All right. Well, go check out KoiCreativeSpace.com and mention OTV Live, and you get 20% off of your membership. You know what I'm saying? We have a guest in here tonight. He stepped out for a second, but he'll be back momentarily. Bathroom break. He goes by the name of Davey La'Cannon. He's a very talented brother. He's a singer. He's a songwriter. He actually sings R&B and also raps, and he's efficient in both. Not like some other rap singers.
That will go.
Well, no, fuck that, man. I don't think Drake can sing.
You were talking about that. I mean, he's not.
He is off key, man. He is the.
But he's in that pocket.
He's the king of monotone.
But he's not trying to be the best singer in the world. He knows he's not. Whitney Houston. Like he's not Marvin. Like he's not.
I don't want to hear you sing.
But he knows that. But it's entertaining though.
What? Because you know what it is? You
know what it is?
He's the king of off key, man. King of off key.
I agree with you. But you know what? You know what I think? This is my kind of conspiracy theory about the music industry as a whole, as far as like the decline of the quality of music. The other thing is, it's.
I'm not going to sit up here and hate on the fact that Drake sings. I'm not hating on that.
That's literally what you're doing.
No, I'm saying that he's off key when he sings.
You're a singer.
It don't matter. Everybody know he off key.
But it's entertaining. This is my theory.
I respect him as an artist.
But I respect him as an artist. Fans appreciate it, especially fans that aren't singers appreciate it because we can sing along. It makes it even that much more fun and easier to sing along with.
No, listen. I get the sentiment. I get it. But you are watering down and disrespecting the people that came before you.
The actual craft of it?
Yeah, there is a craft that comes to singing, and he's off key all the time. All the time.
They still write him checks?
Listen, he can get all the checks that he wants. It don't matter to me. If I met Drake, I'd be like, can't you get a little voice training? Like, just a little bit? Like a wee bit?
But then I think it kind of fucks with his brand because he's known like he's not supposed to be a serious
He's known
singer.
for being a non-singing motherfucker. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, that's the fun part of it. That's the fun part of it.
He can't sing to me.
I mean, the peanut gallery seems to think so.
He's not a singer to me. Like when I go to listen, but we got a guest here who sings and raps. But when I hear Davey sing, I'm like, damn, he's good. He can sing. He's on key. I don't want to hear when you need my. Like I can't even sing off key because I'm not an off key singing motherfucker.
All I can say is the game don't respect talent.
No, I respect his talent.
No, not you.
Rhyme.
But I'm saying.
But I'm just saying. Like I think the best.
The guest though. Why isn't he not? Ahead of? He should be ahead of Drake.
Well, listen. At the end of the day, Drake didn't get there by himself. There was a lot of money put behind this brother. There's a difference.
Said, where would I be without my broskies?
No, man. Listen, man. When it comes to this industry, money talks. That's it.
Yeah. Right.
You can be halfway talented, but if you got $200,000, $300,000 behind you, you're gonna have a hit. That don't matter. It could be one record. And then you either got to make the choice to either get burnt out. Look at what's this kid's name? The one with one eye.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap.
Yeah, what happened?
He got burnt out. He's burnt out.
He's losing his other eye too.
No. Damn, this is not a Terminator situation.
The game that took his eye.
We
come for your eye.
And they lowered him into the hot steam. Like what was
Damn.
They just put his thumb up and just lowered him into the
Terminator.
back. They just lowered him, and then you see the eye go out.
Right.
That's what happened to Fetty Wap. Terminator 2.
Linda Blair.
Judgment Day. No, but look at somebody like Fetty Wap. He rhymes, I guess. He sings, I guess. Right?
He's Migos. He's a Migo.
Nah.
Not Migos.
Nah. He don't
Did
even.
you hear that Migos freestyle that was trending?
Listen, man, I don't listen to Migos like that. I'm sorry.
But this was trending. It was a freestyle of 5 of them on an Atlanta radio station.
5 of them? Who's 5?
Or 4 of them? How
Just
many?
3. There's only 3
Well,
people.
there was 5 of them in the room.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm serious. It was 5 of them. Yo, I think you can get a room of 6-year-olds that could rap better than that.
Listen, man. That is their thing. There's many other artists that came out before Migos that I couldn't understand a word of the hell they were saying. That doesn't matter to me. You just mentioned, what was it, who sang Cheap? Lords of the Underground. You couldn't understand what the hell they was talking about. Get deeds, get those. So, I mean, there's different generations. The iteration of the mumble rapper has been here since it started. You know what I'm saying? Well, not really. Not back in the late 70s,
I think
early
you're
80s.
right. I think you're onto something.
Listen,
Lyrics
the generation.
Undiscernible.
Every generation has musically. There's going to be whack motherfuckers. That's just how it is. This is going to be some people that are just whack. Yeah. Like everybody else loves them. Everybody else is cheering. Like, oh, they're the best. They're wonderful. But they're not going to be around. Like I said.
Did it all sound like Mrs. Doubtfire?
Of course they do. Every rapper in the game has a sweet spot, 5 to 7 years. If you get past 5 to 7 years, then you're going to end up in another field where you're going to be successful, or either you're going to be a legend. You can name anybody that had a bigger run than 7 years, and there's not many of them.
No, there isn't. I mean,
Jay-Z, right?
LL Cool J, Ice Cube,
right? Yeah, but look where they came from. They came from a situation where they were part of something else. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z was part of a crew. Mm-hmm. He used to, you know what I'm saying? He went to school with Biggie. He went to school with Busta Rhymes. Like, there was a culture being fed. You know what I'm saying? The culture was, back in the day, it was like, I'm going to battle this person. We're gonna be a collective. We may not be in a group, but everybody that's talented around us, we're going to seal it up and we're going to put content out. You understand what I'm saying? That has been lost. That has been lost in this generation. Now it's more so money pushes the initiative and corporate pushes the initiative.
Right. Individual as opposed
to now it's, before it was like, okay, As an artist, you put your material out, and people flock to you. You understand what I'm saying? And money was being put behind it, and you got robbed in the process. Now it's like, okay, the record companies are looking for the content that already have the followers, that already have the people. There is no work being done to cultivate or to teach an artist how to be here. So that's why you're getting so many 360 deals. That's why you're getting so many people that are getting signed and they get burnt out because they already have a following. Like, we already had this conversation. Like, you can go platinum in your state. There's no reason why you can't. How many millions of people live in New York? How many millions of people live in New Jersey? How many millions of people live in Connecticut? If you have a good marketing plan and you got material and you go out and you push the initiative, you can go platinum in the tri-state area. You can go platinum in New York. There's no reason why you can't.
Facts, yeah. No, it's true. It's true.
We was having a conversation about MC Hammer, and this is years ago. This is 30 years ago, 35 years ago. MC Hammer, Sir Mix-a-Lot, all these people, they got in their cars, they loaded up their little cassette tapes and sold each tape $10 a pop, up and down fucking California. They went platinum in California. You know how many people live in...
There's like 20 million people in California.
You're talking about a percentage of less than 1% bought your album and you still went platinum. That's why somebody like Sir Mix-a-Lot could get a deal. He's still eating off of Baby Got Back today.
Right. Yeah. Partly do with Nicki.
And partly to do... No, of course. But every generation has a resurgence. Like, it just keeps on going around in a circle. Yeah. That's when I tell people and I sit down and have conversations with them, I'm just like... At this point in time today, I don't even know why you would want to get a record deal. I'm not saying that you shouldn't sign one, but you have to do the legwork to even get the fucking deal now. Before, it was based on talent.
Right. Yeah, now you have to come with
But they have to, they back up a dump truck in front of your house and dump all this money and say, come and work with us.
Right.
And you say, boom, okay, but you don't know that all that money is recoupable. Like, they got to get their money back.
Yeah, like you said, the education isn't there for these, and the culture isn't there to groom these artists into responsible.
And the problem that I have with some of these young artists, I'm not talking about you, Davey. The problem that I have with some of these younger artists, they don't want to learn the craft. They don't want to work. They don't want to learn the ins and outs of the business. They don't want to learn the ins and outs of how to market yourself. This is a business first. The music is always going to be second.
Right.
And I had to learn that the hard way. You know what I'm saying? I had to sign a couple of shitty deals. You know what I'm saying? I done went broke a couple of times, but at the end of the day, I learned something. Can't take that away.
Yeah, it's all a learning experience. It's all
but anyway, listen, we're going to introduce our guest that's in the building tonight. We're going to get into the top 10 independent albums, and we're going to talk to our guest tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, singer, songwriter. He's a hip-hop artist. He's an R&B artist as well, and he goes by the name of Davey La'Cannon, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Davey. He's in the building tonight. Let's give him some of that.
I was about to say, how is he going to do this? Is he going to drop a bomb like Flex? Or is he just going to clap it on his own? Like, what's up, man?
Nah, man, we got everything going on tonight, man.
Great, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be. I'm finally we linked up.
So. Yeah. Well, let me tell you what happened. Yeah. This man accosted me.
In the middle of the street? Broad daylight.
Yo, nah. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna tell it right.
No, I showed up to the taco. I showed up to the taco spot. Okay. It was late night, and I'm like, I'm about to go get me some tacos. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man, fat man business.
Right.
So then I was like, yo.
Come on to the tacos.
Yo, I go to the taco truck and I see Davey outside. He got the sauce. He be like, yo, Big D, what's going on? I'm like, hey man, what's up?
Right.
He was like, yo, you kind of played me, man. I was like,
wait, what?
What happened?
Yeah, what I do?
I was like, what happened, man? He was just like, yo, and I was supposed to come up and promote some stuff on the show.
Right.
What happened? I was just like, well, I thought your man was booking. You know.
Yeah.
And I immediately made a phone call. I was just like, okay, when you want to come on the show, brother? He accosted me.
You know, something like that. At the end of the day, you know, I'm just grateful to be here.
Nah, no doubt.
Bro, you just hungry. You just, you know.
My experience, you know what I'm saying? I'm hungry too, man. I'm definitely hungry. What we got cooking up in here, man?
We got a lot of things cooking up in here, man. Well, we're going to get into the top 10 independent albums. Once again, the reason why we do this every week is because you don't know any of these people. You probably know a couple, but this just proves my point. You have these artists who are independent labels. Not even, some of them are not even signed to labels, but they have the top 10 albums in the country. So who's to say that, hey.
Could be you.
Yeah, exactly.
You could be next.
Number 10 this week, and you can chime in. Just bring the mic closer to you, bro. You can sit back. You can move that around. Number 10 this week is Upchurch and Bottleneck, and their new project is called Project X Volume 1. So I'm guessing this is going to be it should be a Volume 2.
It's a whole series. Yeah, there's going to be a whole series of Upchurch. Is it a
no, these
Christian rock?
No, these are actually
Bottleneck. I'm thinking Redneck. I don't know.
They're country rap artists. They're from Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Well, Upchurch is.
Okay.
But he's also a comedian. So he does. It's not country rap. It's country rap.
Sounds like he's got a lot going on.
Well, I mean, in this day and age, you have to. So this is the. Let me see. This is actually his 5th album.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So Upchurch and Bottleneck, they're not Christian raps, country rappers. Number 9 this week is another rapper by the name of Evidence. And let's see where he's from.
Yeah, where's Evidence from?
He's actually from California. Here we go.
Okay.
He was a graffiti artist first, and now he's a MC. But the brother is 41 years old.
See, I'm like hearing these stories of older artists like just starting. Because has he been rapping? Does he have
his first album came out in 05, and he's a part of Dilated Peoples.
Oh, all right. So the man comes from
yeah. He comes yeah. And he's at the Alchemist, a couple of other people, Jake One, DJ Khalil. They all produce for him.
So is he younger than KRS-One?
Yeah, he's definitely younger. KRS-One is probably pushing 50 right now.
Gotta be, yeah.
Yeah. But he's 41. He was born in 76. But he's an MC, and he's got the number 9 independent album in the country right now.
Dope.
Yo, I came mad. My man 2 Chainz came in the game.
Yeah, that Titty Boy.
Titty Boy. Before he was Titty Boy. But before he was 2 Chainz, he came in the game, been in the game, and then really didn't get popping until after 30. So there's life.
Yeah, there's after 30.
All my people, 25, 26. There's life after
30.
You know, let's not feel.
Well, look at who was the lady that just passed away from the Sharon King?
Oh,
she didn't get popular until after she was 50.
That's right.
Look at Tina Turner.
Let's keep it real, bro. We not.
Dat Kings is like what, 25, maybe 26.
Yeah.
She's somebody that came from. She used to be a backup singer for a lot of different big name artists. So she's been in the business a long time. It was just her time. Like it just gravitated towards her at that moment.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see artists come from different directions.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, there was another guy. There was another gentleman. Did you watch La'Cannon? Did you watch Luke Cage?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay, they had a couple of musical artists that was performing at the club that Cottonmouth owned.
Yeah.
And there was an old black gentleman. He kind of sounded like James Brown. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh, yeah.
He passed away.
He passed away too.
He passed. They were signed to the same record label.
Really?
Yep. Daptone Records.
I forgot the name. I forgot his name.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he didn't. Yeah, he didn't pop until he was past 60.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But he's been on tour. He's been opening for people. He's been like
working.
Right. There is a place for the working artist. You know what I'm saying? As a singer songwriter, I'm a working artist. I haven't had a regular job since I was. It's almost 10 years now. I haven't worked a regular job. But music provides for me and my family. I mean, right. I'm a working singer-songwriter. That's what I do.
And who knows when your day will come?
Right.
You're gonna
it don't matter to me. I don't care if I'm, 30, 40, 50. But I know dog signs on the stuff.
Well, good thing it won't be 30 because you passed 30.
Right, I'm past 30.
I don't know.
No, but I'm saying, but I'm saying.
My nigga, you got patience, my nigga.
Yo, listen, man, that's the game.
That is the game, though.
That is the game. But the whole thing is that if I do pop, it's going to be on my terms. Like, yeah, I'm going to have to sacrifice a couple of things in order to make it the way I want to make it. if you want to put it that way. But who knows where I end up? I'm doing this right now. I'm sitting in this seat right now. Who says I can't be doing that for millions of people 5 years from now? I'm still going to make music. But at the end of the day, entertainment is my niche.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I hosted shows. Like, everybody that came out in the past 4 years, I did shows with them. I've done shows with, what's this kid's name? The one that was signed by Kanye, the one that sounded like Future. No, the one that sounded like Future. Designer. Did shows with him.
He's a bum. I'm sorry.
Okay, he's got a platinum. He's got a platinum plaque.
All the way. He got a platinum. He can have 50 platinum plaques.
Okay, go ahead.
But at the end of the day, bro, nobody's checking for you. Like I'm saying, like when you get to a certain age, especially when we deal with the younger generation, they're not checking for nobody that's over the age of 45 or 35.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's just how it is. There is a market for people who want to, express themselves. Doing this as a platform, even this radio stuff, you could do this at any age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to be youthful to sit in front of a microphone, and most of the time people don't even see who you are, but we on live right now, so they see. But I'm saying, but like there's most of the time, like people, it doesn't matter. Like for some people, you gotta be 25. I'm giving you money if I'm going to your concerts. I'm giving you all that attention. You gotta be able to still be able to do certain moves. Like when Chris Brown is Chris Brown.
Okay.
Let's be real. Chris Brown is a legend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying Chris Brown is a legend.
A new legend, but a legend.
He's a new legend, and there's a lot of new legends, bro. But he's on the rise. So at the age of 50, do you think he's still gonna be a sex symbol? You think damn Denzel Washington? Nobody checking for him no more. He used to be the biggest. All right. I'm not
Denzel Washington.
I'm not talking about the Cougars, bro.
People still checking for him.
We're talking about the kitty cats. We're not talking about the.
Well, listen, wait, hold on, hold on, Davey.
Fucking Idris, though.
No, hold on, Davey.
Motherfucker.
Right, hold on, Davey. The whole thing is, in this day and age, today, there is a market for everyone. Now, the problem is, some people know how to adhere and change with the times. They don't have to market themselves to the younger generation to still be relevant, because their craft and whatever they've done previously behind them, they keep on reinventing themselves and keep it new and fresh. That's how somebody like a Denzel Washington is still getting nominated for Best Actor.
No. I'm not saying that he's not.
Okay.
I'm saying Denzel Washington, anybody that knows me knows that Denzel is like my father figure. You know what I'm saying? I grew up to Denzel.
Okay.
But
I met Denzel on two different occasions.
I've never met the brother, and I can't,
he's another Mount Vernon cat.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to meet him because we got a lot to chop up.
Okay.
But Denzel, like during the 90s, was a sex symbol.
Okay.
He was a sex symbol. You understand
right.
what I'm saying? And that was only because of his youth. It was not because.
No, I don't agree with that.
But that stature brought him roles. But now because of his career, he's getting roles in other ways, and he's getting more money now.
I know he's got money. He got all of that. All I'm saying is that when you get to a certain age, people are not looking at you the same because you're aging. That's what I'm saying.
But
your craft might be still intact. You might still be able to act very well.
My question to you is,
girls
Davey,
ain't throwing their panties at you.
Oh, they still are.
To Denzel?
You want to know why? Because the people that grew up with Denzel at his age.
She said she throwing her panties.
That's not what I said. Oh, you got to turn the mic on. Turn the mic on.
She throwing her panties at old ass daddy.
Yo, listen. Davey, my question to you is, what about the people, those millions of people, even if they fall off, those let's say 1 million people follow Denzel when he was a sex symbol back in the 90s?
Yeah, Mo Better Blues.
Mo Better Blues before that, or all that. Now, those people were probably about 5 to 7 years younger than him. So let's say he was 30 when he was a sex symbol. So the average age of the women that liked him was about 25, maybe 23 to 25. Because they looked at him and were like, oh my God, he's so sexy, he can act, he's an upstanding black man. Those people grow older with that person. So when he's 60, they are averaging an age at 55, 53 to 55. They still think he's a sex symbol.
Now I get it because you old too at that age, but let's keep it a buck. Listen.
I respect it.
How old are you, brother? How old are you?
I'm 27.
Right.
And I'm kicking 30 around the corner.
Right. No, I hear what you're saying.
And I know, man, but I'm saying.
Hold up. The chat room is blowing up right now. Hold on. First of all, Javon told me that D.Wise is a fossil. Oh. That's first off. Shout out to Javon, who was in here. We did an interview.
That's right.
And you can call me a fossil all day, Javon, but put me on the stage with you, I'll body you. That's one. That's number one. That's numero uno.
Air horn.
That's numero uno. Okay, you can take. I don't care. We both got a 6-pack. I got a 6-pack of beer, and you got 6-pack abs, and that's perfectly fine. But my craft is still intact, and if we did a show together, I'll show you what I could do.
Damn.
Exactly. All right, but I'll move on. Shout out to Preach, man. He's in the building tonight.
Shout out to Preach. That's my man right there.
Yeah.
Yo,
no
Preach
doubt.
was popping, bro.
But going back to what I'm saying is, there might, just because your demographic, you know what's crazy?
What's that?
TV, film, and movie still have the demographic of 18 to 49. That's still a demographic. 18 to 49. That is a large
That's almost everyone.
demographic.
I mean, that's like 70% of people.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, in TV and in film, they have subgenres, but the demographic is from 18 to 49. If you can hit a sweet spot, meaning that you can adhere to an 18-year-old coming straight out of high school and college that's intellectually sound, that knows what's going on, that's the demographic you want to aim for.
Well, and because then you have them for the rest of their life.
So put something like a show like Breaking Bad that I've been watching. The reason why they succeeded is because they knew how to hit a sweet spot. The younger people knew how to watch it as this white dude is really a fucking,
meth dealer,
all
suburban,
that. The 49-year-old housewife or a person that comes home from work, they can still watch that programming and say, this is a really good show. After that
could be my husband.
Right. But after that, it goes into another area. Past 49, 50, you're thinking about retiring or getting close to that. You got another 15 years.
Did you save your money?
Right. Exactly. Maybe you might not have time to sit down and watch Breaking Bad anymore. But that's what I'm saying. That's why there's such a wide gap in demographics on who to market to. You understand what I'm saying?
I just feel when you cross into popular music, you go into many different lanes. You know what I'm saying? And to be a pop artist means that your demographic is a little bit more extended than just underground artist just appealing to people in the tri-state area. When you're a pop artist, and because of the music mechanisms that we have today that allow us to put our music out there to be seen and heard by the world, you know what I'm saying? We are able to climb and transform and translate into different categories where people are like, yo, it's not just the 44, because my dad, he loves jazz. And he be in the car all the time, hitting the steering wheel like, boop, boop.
Yeah, of course.
And I'd be like, bro, calm down. Let's focus on the road, please, Dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is going to listen to something that appeals to him. So if you're a pop artist, generally speaking, you have music that appeals to not just one demographic, but to every demographic, as I mentioned, Michael Jackson, or to be a sex symbol and still reach even the younger generation, you gotta be someone like R. Kelly.
Well,
Chris Brown.
No, but somebody like a R. Kelly. I think R. Kelly. I think today R. Kelly is not. I think he wants to be where he once was, but the whole thing is, he did not learn how to evolve as an artist. He's still talking about. You know what I'm saying?
He lost it when he started doing the Trapped in the Closet series.
I think that was the downfall. I think he was being a little bit. Ambitious, which is fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Venture out.
But the thing is, nobody wants to hear a damn near 60-year-old man talking about he's the Cookie Monster.
No.
cookie, 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 cookie. I'm the cookie man. Nobody want to hear that. But this is the records that you're putting out. You're trying to adhere and trying to get people to listen to you that it are 21, 20. That's not what you're supposed to be doing when you're a 50-year-old man, bro.
He's a Pied Piper, bro.
You can be the Pied Piper.
He's the Pied Piper, he playing that flute.
But where he put all the kids that he let out of the village? That's what I want to know. Is he still pissing on them down in the basement?
Yo,
Like got a sex tape.
Right. That's what I want to know. Is he playing the flute going, come here, little girl, and let me feel up on your ass?
No, I only said that because R. Kelly, all right. First of all,
hold on. You know what? Let's not even get hold that thought. We're gonna get through these top 10 independent albums. You know me and me and you
about to go in.
You know when me and you get together, it's a whole nother beast. All right. So number 8 this week is Rick Springfield. Anybody remember him? Yeah. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. You talking about Fossils? He's got the number 8 independent album in the country.
How old is he then?
Let me see. Let's see how old.
Be 55.
No, you said Bruce Springfield.
No. Rick Springfield, the one that had Jesse's girl.
Bruce Springfield.
Bruce Springsteen, brother. That's a different person.
I got you.
The Snake King. Rick Springfield is 68 years old.
68.
He's 68 years old.
Pays half at the bus stop. He gets
and you know what?
Half price at the movie theater.
You know what? He got the number 8 independent album in the country. So what does that say?
He's a senior citizen.
Yeah, but he's still making relevant music.
Yeah, but yo, who you dope to? Other people at the nursing home?
Yo,
like rolling around.
Davey. My question to you is, why are you still thinking as a domestic artist?
Look,
hold on. There is a market outside of. There's a market outside of America. There's a market outside of New York. I had to stop thinking like a New Yorker. I had to stop thinking like an East Coast artist. There are markets outside of the East Coast, outside of the West Coast, outside of America that still buy your albums. Rick Springfield was in a movie with fucking what's her name? Jesus, hold on. He just came out with this film maybe a few years ago. Now, Rick Springfield, not only is he as a singer, he's also an actor, and he was also on a soap opera for many years.
Really? Which one?
I think it was. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Because the other thing I'm hearing is that, what do you define as success, right?
Right.
Is it, like you said, because there are artists that we figured as American listeners that have failed. They're done.
They're finished.
But if you go to Japan, if you go to Africa, Australia, Europe, whatever, they're fucking selling, millions of records or hundreds of thousands of records, making bank, living the life.
Living the life. Don't even. I'm gonna give you a prime example, Davey. All right. There was somebody that was signed to the label when I was going to get my deal. His name was Razor.
Okay.
He's an R&B artist.
Okay.
Razor. His debut album got shelved here in America. You know that boy went out to Japan and sold out arenas?
What?
You want to know why? Because
that.
there was no other black R&B artist coming out to Japan.
Right.
A. Marie's album got shelved. Her third album got shelved. No, fourth album got shelved. No, it was the third album. Got shelved here in America, and they released it only in Japan. She made a shit ton of money out there. Shit ton of money. They'll back up the dump truck.
Yeah.
And put that, because they can't get Beyonce to come out to fucking
South Korea.
Right, South Korea to come fucking do a concert.
Right.
Not saying that you're the next best thing, but if your craft is intact and you know how to perform, they're going to go. But
I think there's a certain pride when you're a younger artist that you have to make it in America. Even in New York, if you don't make it in New York, you can't make it anyway. It's the American dream to
listen,
get that pat on your back.
You talking American dream?
Yeah.
The only, and I'm probably gonna misquote this wrong, but my man, $100,000. It's a white man actually, comedian George Carlin said.
Yeah.
Said the only way to believe in the American dream, you got to be asleep to believe it.
Yeah.
Have to be asleep. The American dream ain't shit.
No, it's true. It's true. If you subscribe to the rules that I'm only successful if I have
Right.
a big ass apartment in New York, in Miami, in the coastal cities, or if my bank account is X amount, or if I've sold, 1 million records
Right.
in the United States.
Rick Springfield already had his time being popular in the U.S.
Right.
He had Jesse's Girl, #1 song in the country for like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. He sold millions of albums right now.
Success
He's
is
already
fleeting.
made right.
Success is so fleeting.
What's
the next challenge?
Yeah, what do you call being successful? Because if you want to talk about gold and platinum records, he's got them.
Yeah.
He's got them. So he's already achieved that in America, which don't really mean shit. Because if I can't go out and sell out a venue outside of here, what's the point?
Like Jay-Z said, wherever I go on this earth, I triple my worth.
Right.
That's what you want to be able to do.
And that's what you want to be able to
Wherever
do.
you go, you should
So
be able to do your thing.
I can't subscribe to, you know what I'm saying? The problem is that in America there's an ageism that comes with being
Definitely.
popular. You understand what I'm saying? What do you equate being popular? My popular to me is if I can be able to sustain my family with the money that I'm making on
Popular
stage.
to my family.
Right. No, not popular
No,
to
you
your
know what I
family,
mean,
but
'cause
I'm
you
just
bringing
saying
in money.
successful. Let me change my wording. Successful. Me being successful is going out on a 14-leg city tour, bodying the place, right? Singing, doing what I got to do, making my money, and still making $100,000, $300,000 a year. That's sustainable.
Absolutely.
And I don't have to sell my soul in order to do it.
But I'm gonna be real with you.
Go ahead.
And what constitutes success differentiates from one person to the next. So so for me, success is whatever I make it. Because I've been through so much in my life, I'm just happy to be alive.
Of course.
And as far as I'm concerned, I am successful. And I know I walk with the Holy Spirit. So at the end of the day, like, I will be successful no matter what.
Right.
And I'm pretty talented. So hopefully that'll help me. But it's about the type of success you're looking for. You know,
Right.
because unfortunately, this country, let's be real, they perpetuate the notion that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a certain type of person. You have to have multiple cars, multiple chains and jewelry. And unfortunately, that is a part of the rap culture to make us believe that we have to obtain all of these acquisitions in order to be. All right, let me stop using too much big words.
No, that's all right. That's called being a. That's
You know
having
who he reminds me of?
I'm a smart brother.
But at the end of the day, that's just typical slave mentality.
Yeah. It becomes even worse when all you see, and now we have the new element of social media, which makes everything available, everything accessible, everything right there in front of you, and all you see going down your timelines
Is everybody holding up a stack of money to their ear?
a stack of money
right.
today, how to make money quick, jewelry, this and that. Gucci
but
Mane just
since
bought
you
$1
don't-
million worth of jewelry. My nigga Gucci.
No, but
Why
my
do you
question.
need $1 million worth
But Davey,
of
my
jewelry, brother?
question to you is, why do you need to subscribe to that way of thinking? That
it's
you don't
not-
have to.
But it's not what I'm saying. It's when it's perpetuated all over the news, all over the media, all over magazines. This is what you have to be this type of success. And
Okay.
let's be real, niggas from the hood, bro. Niggas just want to either play basketball or niggas want to rap. It's that simple. We don't know
Okay.
nothing else. Otherwise, I'm not from the hood, but I know a lot
I
of
am.
people. I know a lot
I
of
mean-
people from the hood. I live in the hood right now, and all I see is a bunch of people with a whole bunch of dreams of being either pro athletes or pro musicians or
Right.
pro, you know what I'm saying, pro rappers, yo. And it's like, damn, like, how do you acquire that success if you have a standard that has been written?
But we're talking
not
about
by
it
you,
right now.
Not by you, but by somebody else that you don't even know. Why should I care what you got to make me feel better about myself?
Yeah, but we're talking
You feel
about
me?
it right now. The people that's going to listen to this episode is either going to subscribe to the way we're thinking or they're not. We can't save everybody.
Look,
As a-
I ain't
but-
here to save nobody.
No. But wait. If you're trying
about
to
that.
if you're trying to speak the truth into existence and get people to understand it, and you're coming with your outlook on it, because nobody's been through what you've been through in your life. You understand what I'm saying? So your voice is that. It's your voice. You know what I'm saying? But putting it out there, especially in the social media era, people are either going to accept it or not accept it. But at the same time, you're giving them, dropping jewels on them and they can choose to accept it or not. The problem that I think that you're having with it is that you're looking at it from an aspect of like, yo, this is ridiculous. Why do we have to subscribe to the notion of this is what it is to be popular or to have people like you? But that's not what it is. So in fact, you are a teacher. You may not do it directly, or you're doing it by proxy, but at the end of the day, your experience in your life is going to shape and mold other people. I don't know if you have kids or not, but if you have them, your outlook on life and what you've been through is going to teach other people. And they may not even have to be your children. You understand what I'm saying? From the passion from your music and what you speak and how you speak it, at the end of the day, it's like osmosis. If you keep somebody around someone long enough, their mannerism, the way they speak, the way they think is going to seep into them.
That's a fact.
Like, look at something. I know this is probably going to sound crazy, but if you have a group of women in the house that live together for an elapsed period of time, their menstrual cycles start to come at the same time.
That's crazy.
At the same time.
That's like in Ghostbusters. Don't cross the streams.
Don't cross the streams.
All hell breaks loose when
it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. So at the end of the day, the way you come across, the way you speak, the way you teach,
it's all energy.
It's all energy, and the people is going to absorb it. So that's just what it is.
I get it, but like I don't see look. I know I'm here for great things.
Okay,
I'm gonna be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I know.
But the problem is, passing it on to somebody. Not passing it on to somebody is
But peep this.
That's death in and of itself.
I agree, but I peep this. The truth doesn't need to be
spoken,
self-validated.
It's not being self-validated.
The truth.
I'm just saying it needs to be spoken,
whether a lie is present or not. If a lie is present, the truth is still going to be the truth.
Well, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying
but the whole thing is,
I'm not trying. It's not necessarily.
Do people know how to differentiate it though? That's the problem.
When you're
he's saying it's not up to him. It's not his call.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you're a real person. Like you don't really care. It's not about trying to reach somebody. I'm gonna say some real shit, and you gonna hear what the fuck I say, and you either gonna be like, "Damn, that's some real shit," or gonna be like, "The fuck this nigga talking about?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that simple.
But when it comes out, the energy that you're putting out to it, is it going to be perceived as being aggressive, or is going to be perceived as being a help instead of a hindrance? That's the thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not Kanye, man. I mean, I feel.
Oh, you be bordering on Kanye sometimes.
I was about to say that shit.
Bordering on Kanye. I'm just keep it 100. Keep it a buck. I ain't even gonna hold you.
When I speak, Kanye.
No. When I speak to you, the reason why me and you, Davey, the reason why me and you have never come to fisticuffs is because I understand where you coming from, and I appreciate your realness and your rawness. A lot of people will think, "Oh, damn, he's a little bit aggressive."
Right.
Like I don't know if I could talk to this brother. But the reason why me and you have not gotten to that place is because I've been where you at already.
Yeah, but
I've been angry.
I'm not.
You an angry brother.
I have a lot, and I'm a black man in America. I have a lot to be angry.
Okay,
about.
And then so have I.
Right. So let me not take it there. But
I was gonna say he's Kanye.
He be Kanye in a lot.
Bro, I'm not Kanye because at the end of the day, I'm humble and I'm gonna be me. At the end of the day,
okay.
I'm a whole bunch of things. I'm funny. I'm a whole bunch of things.
No,
but
got you.
I'm not out here I'm not trying to pontificate and act like I know this and this and that, man. I don't fell way more
Countless
times than I got up, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I done been through adversity. I've been through it, and that's just my inner life just channeling through. That's just all it is. I'm not trying. And that's my energy.
Right,
my energy is very real, and it's very real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
hold on, we got about 5 minutes left.
We even talk about nothing about my music.
We ain't talk nothing because my dude, like I said,
about four.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. All right, listen, number 7
in the building. That's all.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
All right, now on some Kanye shit. Since we talk about Kanye,
yeah.
You don't got the answers why. No, I'm joking.
How, Wise? How?
First of all,
wait, you look like Sway. Can we do this?
Oh shit!
Can we really make this happen?
Oh my God!
Let me pull my locks out right now.
Oh my God!
Because first of all, Wise. You done messed up my introduction. You done told niggas I was just a singer and a songwriter when really I'm a producer, a singer, a
I forgot about that.
a rapper,
Right.
Everything.
Yo, we got to get this guy back on
Yo,
ASAP.
we're going to get you back.
Come on,
we might have to
man.
do a part 2 next week. All right, listen, let's get through these top 10 independent albums. We're going to talk about his projects.
Man.
We're going to talk. Yo, listen, we might have to extend this like 3 minutes. We got to give me a little bit of time. All right, number 7. Down from number 9 last week is Five Finger Death Punch with A Decade of Destruction.
All right, good for them.
Number 6 is Ty Segall. His album is called Freedom's Goblin.
Okay.
Number 5 this week is Water Parks, and their album is called Entertainment. Nobody knows any of these people, man. It's so crazy.
All good. Look it up yourselves.
Right. Look it up yourselves. Number 4 this week is Corey Ashburn, and his album's called Reckless Love. Number 3 this week is Machine Head, and their album is called Catharsis. Number 2 this week is Beth Hart and Joe Bonamassa, and it's called Black Coffee. Where if you're a guitarist and you don't know who Joe Bonamassa is, kill yourself. Definitely, he's one of the greatest guitarists that ever done it. And number 1 this week is Above and Beyond, and their album is called Common Ground. That's the top 10 independent albums in the country this week. All right, so we're gonna take this little bit of time. We're gonna get into my boy over here who has very strong opinions about everything, and I respect him to the utmost. Let's talk about musically. So wait a second, Davey, were you born in Westchester or you born in the city?
I was born at Beth Israel Hospital in Manhattan.
Okay, all right. Did you live in Manhattan or did you grow up in Westchester?
My grandparents lived there, but my mother wanted she wanted to move us to a better life.
Right.
So she got a good job at Westchester Community College as a director.
All right.
And we moved to White Plains for a couple years, and then we moved to a house in Greenburgh.
Okay, got you. So when did you start? When did you start doing music? Because I totally forgot that you produce. So did you have a background with piano? Did you have a background playing instruments?
My mother took us to actually it was my step grandmother. She thought it was smart for us to go to Harlem School of the Arts. She enrolled us there. I learned how to play the piano. I hated the shit. The bitch was moving too slow. I'm like, bitch, can I play Falling?
Yeah, like you was,
You know what I'm saying?
You wanted to jump into the music.
Like
you wanted to jump into songs.
She was taking too long. I said, bitch, I'll learn this on my own. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't do that, but I did take a African drum class, and I learned how got my first drum. My mother thought I needed to take a drum class because she was getting tired of me banging on the walls every single day at the crib, you know what I'm saying, and people complaining and all of that. So she bought me a drum, and when I got the drum, it was just as bad because I was drumming that motherfucker, and it was so loud. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was getting upset, but yeah.
All right. So when did it turn into? When did you discover that you could sing? Because when I met you the first time, I thought you just rhyming. Because when you was in the booth, you was rhyming.
Yeah.
So when did you discover that you had a singing voice?
Well, the thing was, I never really had a singing voice. I mean, I developed and worked hard to get better, and that's exactly what. See, my gift is not just being able to do what I do; is the ability to get better at what I do. So over time, like, I'm going to get better. I'm going to grow. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I put in that work, because I put in that time. When nobody thinks I'm doing nothing, I'm in my room practicing, and I have a good enough ear to know if I'm going to get how to improve. So. Yeah, so to sing it, I knew I had it in me. I made up this song, "If My Soul Goes to Heaven." It was a gospel song
Right.
that I made up when I was young, and I knew it was in me, but I don't know. My voice was trapped. I went to college. They said my voice was trapped, and then after high school, I just grew up, and I just fell into myself, and I just started to get better at my craft because I put in those hours.
That's what's up. So tell me about the song. We don't have time to play the whole record, but this record is "Don't Play Me."
Yeah.
It's under guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, under guests. Yeah, shit. Yeah. So tell me about the record before we start playing the record.
Just
give it a minute.
Just new collaborations I'm doing with shout out to JD Lee. That's my new producer. That's my first producer that's working with me independently. Shout out to Bedrock Records. Shout out to just the whole team, you know what I'm saying? Reggie, shout out to him. Shout out to Killer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying
Killer.
This song is just, you get to a certain point. I mean, people say don't play me. They've been saying that. And that
Since
shit
the dawn of time.
That shit almost played out. You know what I'm saying?
But that's all right. It's still in the lexicon of don't play me, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
Yeah,
so.
it's just to that. It's 2018, bro. We don't got time. Like we on different times, bro.
So let's get into this joint. When we come back, we're gonna talk about the previous project you had, and we're gonna get to the 5 independent questions. So hit that, man.
Yeah, these niggas stroking my ego, they tell me that I'm the best. I'm just running for president, I don't need nothing less. I ain't asking for settlements, I'm just taking what's left. I don't need no more passengers on my way to success. They can never play because my heart froze. Everybody black when the lights go. Everybody stacking for the winner. I just turned some bags into dinner. You in the same place, let her run, man. You be taking lessons from beginners, man. I just got a blessing from a sinner. Disappointments have me feeling bitter though. All about my bills like Bledsoe. I just touched down with 10 toes. Seeing through fake friends and friendly foes. It's harder to hold on than to let go. Make money, let that rub it like Lubriderm. Told me to relax, I ain't used to perms. Only spitting facts like a Snapple cap. Staying in my pocket like a quarterback. You're moving backwards like you're saving time. You're rolling backwards but you're selling dimes. I've been that nigga like a million times. They can't commit, they just committing crimes. My past have prepared me for my future. That's why I can never be a loser. I don't think they really understand. They tell me but they really know I can. But you can never ever play me. You can never ever play me. You can never ever play me. No. Only big thing.
That is Don't Play Me by Davey La'Cannon. He's in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's the new joint. So tell me about that joint, man. Who produced that record again?
J.D. Lee.
Okay, J.D. Lee. Is that, and it's just you. There's no features on that one. Okay, cool. So tell me about the Book of St. John. That was first time because I came to the album release party. We didn't really know each other. You know what I'm saying? I listened to every joint on there multiple times. So tell me the process of going through making that album, because it felt like when I was listening to it that you went through a lot to even put that out.
Yeah, I was in a different place in my life. I was homeless for number one, and I was struggling with bipolar, because that's what I have, bipolar disorder.
Okay.
Top 2, yeah. That's why I'm so crazy, really.
No, I don't think that's crazy.
At least I got an excuse, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't.
Motherfuckers is crazy for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't call that crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I've had a couple of friends who were diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and you know what I'm saying? It's hard, you know what I'm saying, trying to deal with someone that I don't believe in, you know what I'm saying, clouding a person's mind with a bunch of pills in order to make them, you know what I'm saying, seem normal to everybody else's, you know, conception of normal. You know what I'm saying? Normalcy. So I've been there. Like, I you know, there's a couple of times I had to dead a couple of my friends that were diagnosed with it. I actually have 2 best friends who were diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So I've been friends with them a very long time. One of them, well, actually, both of them I don't speak to, but their kids, I actually have a close relationship with their kids, which is kind of crazy, but you know what I'm saying? But that's real hard to get through, especially being an artist, because you're trying to express yourself. And bipolar disorder is very tricky, because I know from experience that there's many times that you're trying to control the emotional part of it, and bipolar disorder really takes you off track from that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, the thing about me is I've never been a negative person. I've always been positive. So, you know, when I would have my episodes, it wasn't on some depression shit. Like,
no. There's many different triggers.
Yeah, and there's people. Everybody's different. So don't think like, you know, people get caught up in the stereotypical, you know, bipolar, or he just mood swings. Man, it's a lot deeper than that.
Yeah, it goes deep, way deeper than that.
It's a lot deeper than that. But, you know, through the grace of God, I was able to get out, and I met some influential people and been able to just better myself, clear my mind, and I would say the bipolar gives me superpowers. It does. It does.
Right. Because nobody can ever.
So creative, man.
Right. Nobody can ever see
so creative
where you come, what your angle is. Like, everybody sees it from, a couple of different areas, but you have a different sense of where it's going.
Yeah. And so with the Book of St. John, it was just like, at that time, like I said, I had nowhere to go. I was actually staying with Reggie, in his house, in his basement. And,
you got a lot of work done.
I got a lot of work done. I was recording myself. I'm tell a quick story real quick. One night, Ryan Lopez, who used to be a intern at Daddy's house, who's actually now working independently with Diddy right now. So shout out to him. But we came from the same, the background, whatever. He was staying at Reggie's house too, because he had nowhere to stay too. He actually did. He had a house in New Jersey, but he was trying to make something of himself. So he wanted to stay close to the city. And we were just grinding out every single day, in the studio. And, long story short, one night he was at Daddy's house. And I was living in the studio. And the way it is like, I didn't have keys to the studio. So I couldn't, come out. I couldn't leave and go as I pleased.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. This nigga Reg was sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I want to go and it's Puff Daddy, Revolt TV. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want to be in the mix. So I'm like, all right, yo, I'm going to just close the door and leave the other door unlocked. Closed the door, left the other door unlocked. We went to the city. I'm having a good time. I get a phone call. Reggie calls me at 3:30 in the morning.
Like, yo, you left my door open.
He's like, yo, bro, where you at? I'm like, see, well, what happened was I'm at Daddy's house, bro.
Yeah.
He goes, you left my door unlocked. I said, my fault. I'm sorry. Yo, don't come back. He said that shit in the most calm voice I ever heard in my life, and that shit fucked me up.
Right.
Because I like usually you mad at somebody, you gonna yell at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you left my door unlocked. Nigga, he was just like, yo, you left my door unlocked. Don't come back. Don't come back. So I'm like, shit. So what am I gonna do? I'm homeless at this time.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, bro, the man I was with was like, yo, you can stay with me for the weekend. Stay with him for the weekend. His girl was, stay with him and his girl. Very nice, very hospitality, all of that. So I called Reggie Sunday night. I'm like, yo, Reg, yo, bro, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. He goes, listen, yo, we could talk in person, but you got to get here at 5:30. I said, in the afternoon? He said, no, nigga, the morning. So I'm like, damn. So it's already late, 12 o'clock. I'm like, yo, can you take me? He's like, yeah, he's going to take me. So I get to Red's house, finally in there. He goes, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you leave my door unlocked, blah, blah, blah. Third, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We go down the basement. He said, you know what? If you want to stay here, you got to understand this is my house. And my parents live here. Everybody I love lives in this house. How you going to leave the door unlocked? So he's going in. So I'm like, all right, my fault. He said, motherfucker, you know what? You ain't leaving. If you going to stay here, you going to leave. Nigga locked the door. He locked the door to leave, and then he locked the door upstairs. I was locked in the studio. Literally locked in the studio for over 24 hours. Do you hear what I'm saying? No juice, no food. You know I like to drink. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had no soda pop.
No snacks.
No snacks or nothing. The only thing we had to drink, bro, was these old ass energy drinks, bro. I don't even know what the shit was called. Loud, bro. And it was in the
Loud.
back. It was in the back of the studio. I had to drink that shit. Shit tastes so nasty, bro. You don't understand. But anyway, I finished my whole album.
Right.
I finished my whole album.
Crazy what you could do with your backs against the wall. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Davey La'Cannon back on, man. We got to have him back on. But we got to wrap this up because we are going to Stand By Gypsy and I are going to do the Hangover Takeover show tonight.
Absolutely, 9:30. Check it out on Facebook Live.
Yeah, man. Check it out. So, Davey, tell everybody where they can find you.
First, I'm just grateful to be here. Thank you for having me here.
No doubt, man. We're going to have you back for sure.
Definitely. So you can find me on social media at Davey La'Cannon. It's La'Cannon no more. So just for the record, I don't call myself La'Cannon anymore. It's Davey La'Cannon.
Okay.
at Instagram. You could follow me. I'm not giving my Facebook.
Sorry, you don't have to. I mean,
No. That's on purpose. Instagram. Okay. The Instagram is cool though. That's really all I got. I don't be doing Twitter, bro.
All right, I should
do Twitter.
So you got a lot to say. I don't know if you can. I don't know if
that shit is annoying. Like
I don't think you can put out a tweet. There's parameters. Can you express yourself in 160 characters? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
All right, man. You can catch me, Mr. D.Wise, on all platforms, man. MrDWise.com is actually going to be relaunched by Live by Rev. So the Rev agency was in here, so we about to do some big things. So until next week, keep it indie, baby.
Check. Yeah. Oh, good. Yo, bro. I really...